Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Salesforce AI Champions. Today I'll be going to talk about how to pass data from Omniscript to Flexcard. So before get started, please like, share, subscribe my YouTube channel. So I'll be creating a new Omniscript first. So let me search for Omniscript. So from the console app, we can just find under this Velocity Digital Studio, we can find this Omniscripts. For your managed package, like if you have Omnistudio installed, then you can see this Omnistudio as a console app name. Since in my org that Velocity CMD, that communication package is installed, that is why it's showing as Velocity Digital Studio. So let me just create a new Omniscript. So I'll be naming it like Omniscript to Flexcard data passing, and let me just provide the type name as like Omniscript to Flexcard data passing. I'll be click on save. So now I am in Omnistudio, that Omniscript designer. So let me, under the step element, let me just put like I'll be capturing a few fields from the user, and in the second step I'll be just adding that flex card so that the field information captured from the step one will be shown into the step two under a flex card. So that will be our like use case. So let me just add few elements like text element. So I'll be just capturing like one uh, account related information. Like I'll be just asking user for the account name. So this will be the first field, and let me just add couple of two other fields like select, which is of the form like pick list as well. So in Omnistudio we call it select in Omniscript. So this is like same as the pick list of the Salesforce as well. So let me just provide it name like type, and type is for like there is a type. Let me just open a account record. So type is nothing but these are the field of the type for the account. Like there are customer, prospect, other. So these are the information captured with the type field under this account record. And this is a standard field, and there is another field I will capture like industry field. So there are already different values are there in this standard field, so I'll be using that one. So let me just provide this type, and since I'm selecting this as a pick list, so let me just provide like option source as a subject, and in here the syntax will be like object name dot that field name. So this is how we can just use this option source as a subject, and we can just provide the source as object name dot field name. So this is how we can just use this one. And let me just add another field like um, industry. Let me just clone this one. So I'll be naming it like industry. Industry is also a standard field, and that is why I can just use that same, like instead of type I can just put industry. So let me just preview it quickly so that we can understand all the pick list values are displaying properly within this field. And if I just close this one, and let me just provide the account name as Rohit Sharma, and we can just see the different type fields are getting populated here. And I can just select this one, industry as well, and let me just copy this JSON. So in here, in this data JSON, we can see under the step one, we are just capturing this account name type industry. And let me just open this in a JSON editor, JSON formatter or editor. So I'll be using this one. So this is like these fields are getting captured into this step element. So I'll be using this JSON as a custom JSON for creating that flex card. So now what I'll do, so as I talked about, like we need to just pass this data into the flex card. In the next element, in the next step, I'll be just adding a step element, another step element here, and from that element, I'll be just invoking that our created flex card. So before that, and we can just invoke that flex card using this custom LWC input element. So before that, I just need to create that flex card. So I'll be just creating a new flex card like Omniscript, uh, Omniscript to flex card data passing. So now in the select source type, I will be selecting this custom since we are just uploading a JSON. So we'll provide a JSON, and in the custom JSON, let me provide this one as a custom JSON. And let me just click on next. So we should redirect into the Flexcard designer. And in the Flexcard designer, we can just add those fields that are part of this JSON, like account name, type, industry. So since I have already provided that JSON as a data source for this um, Flexcard, and we can see this custom JSON from the setup of this Flexcard, and like account name, type, industry. So these fields will be available under this build, right? And if I just for the account name, we can see this account name. I just need to place it in directly in this Flexcard, and let me do it for other two fields as well. Let me just add industry, and let me just add the remaining one like type. So this is how we can just simply use this custom JSON as a data source type, and we can just use this Flexcard. And another key properties we just need to mind about, like we need to select this one Omniscript support. Unless this will not properly work, will not, this Flexcard will not properly in this Omniscript. So this Omniscript support checkbox needs to be checked. And since we are just going repeating the array of elements, so that's why this repeat records options also needs to be enabled, right? And let me just activate this one. So whenever, as we know, whenever we are just activating a flex card, a new LWC will be created in the background. So that LWC can be just invoked from that custom LWC component in the Omniscript. And if I just see the publish options, and by default it will be available for the like app page, home page, record page, and this is exposed needs to be true. And if I just click on save, so our flex card is activated. And let me just invoke it in the Omniscript through the custom LWC input element. And in the custom LWC, I can just search for that Flexcard name, Omniscript to Flexcard data passing. So this should be start with CF Omniscript to Flexcard data passing. So this is how we can just simply invoke this Lightning Flexcard. Since, as I mentioned, whenever we are just activating a Flexcard, our Lightning web component is getting created in the background. That is why we just need to see, we can see with this custom LWC element, we can just invoke that Flexcard. And let me just check it by activating this one. Without activating, we can't see that Flexcard in action. So there are another some configurations needs to be updated. Before that, I am just showing what currently the behavior. So there are some two properties needs to be provided um, in the custom LWC. to pass the data properly from the Omniscript to the Flexcard. So that I'll be just going to update that configuration very soon. So let me just preview how it works currently. And if I just select if I just select name as Virat, type as analyst, industry as biotechnology, and on clicking on next, we can see that the data is not getting passed from that previous Omniscript step to this step, right? So this data is getting from the that custom JSON that we have provided in that as a data source for that Flexcard, right? So that's why we need to just, and but the our that Flexcard is showing in this Omniscript step, right? But to populate the data from this Omniscript step 1 to this Flexcard, there are some properties we just need to update. Before that, I just need to deactivate this Omniscript. And in this custom LWC, we can see this custom Lightning Web Components properties. So we need to add a couple of properties. So first one is the parent data. So parent data needs to be true. Parent data needs to be true for this case, and parent data, this property always needs to be the first property of this properties that we are just going to define. So if we just place this parent data into as a second property, this will not work. The data pass will not work from this Omniscript to Flexcard. So that this is needs to be taken into consideration. So this parent data always needs to be added at first as a first property. And the second property that needs to be defined like records. Since we are just passing records, so these records needs to be provided. And so these records are under which element? Like this is under step 1 element, right? So this we just need to provide records as step 1, and this should be in the smart syntax within these percentages. So let me just reactivate this one. Our Omniscript activated. Now let me just preview this one. And in the name, just I want to Virat, and like partner type industry like consulting. If I just click on next, we can just see the updated information that we have provided in the step 1 is now coming into this Flexcard. So this is how we can just simply create a Flexcard, and we can just add different styles as well. So I'll be providing tutorials on that as well. So for this today demo, we have just learned about how to use this data passing from parent to child, like from Omniscript to Flexcard in a very simple way using these um, properties. So these two properties we just need to care about, like parent data, this needs to be true, and records, in the records we just need to pass the element from which we are just getting the data. So in this case, this is the step 1 element. Since the step 1 element, we are just capturing different fields values. So this is how we can just pass data from Omniscript to Flexcard. So thanks for watching. I will be adding more tutorials on Omnistudio and Salesforce. So please stay tuned. Please like, share, subscribe my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.